Hey guys, welcome back. So the first wreath I am making is out of these bath sponges. I purchased a set of 4 at Dollar Tree and I am using 3 of those packs for this wreath. I also purchased this 2-pack of wreath forms, although we're only using 1 for this project. The first thing you do is cut the middle of the rope that comes with the sponges, because now you're going to have 2 of those ropes and it makes it easier for you to tie on the back of the wreath form. You're just going to create any pattern that you like and continue tying the back. Don't worry about the excess rope right now. We can cut that later. And again, just create any pattern that you like. You can separate them to have them a little more fluffed up, or you can squeeze them together. Like I said, I used 3 of the packs that come with 4 of the bath sponges. Once you're done tying, then you can actually start cutting the excess rope. At this point, you can leave the wreath form as is, or you can add any decorations or embellishment that you like. Everything I used for this wreath I bought at Dollar Tree, and I found these cute little eggs that had a skewer at the bottom, but I just took it out like I'm doing to this cute little bunny, and I am just gonna place them around the wreath. And you can place them at the bottom. Just figure out a place where you think they look cute, and you can actually rearrange the eggs if you need to. So I think I'm gonna put them in the bottom here. So this is a look for the first wreath. As you saw, it's pretty quick, easy, and inexpensive. Now let's move on to the second wreath. For the second wreath, I'm actually using eggs that I had left over from last year, and I'm using a plate coaster as a guide to the size of my wreath. You can actually make this any size that you like, but I think based on the eggs that I have, I think this is a good size. So I'm first tracing it with a pencil, then cutting around with the X-Acto knife. You can actually skip the pencil part and just use the craft knife, or if you want to outline it with the pencil first and then just go over it with the craft knife, that works as well. If you don't have the craft knife, you can always use scissors. Now for the middle part, you can use a wreath form. You can use the outer circle or the inner circle. You can also use a plate, which is what I'm using here, and using the same method as earlier, which is just tracing and then going over it with the X-Acto knife, I will be able to create the wreath form. I am using white foam board, but you can actually use cardboard as well. Once you have your wreath form, then you're ready to start gluing the eggs. If you notice, I am adding the glue to the break line of the egg, and that's just to secure both halves of the eggs from falling apart. And I'm creating an outer layer. Now for the inner layer, I don't have enough eggs to have them so close together, but the idea for the second layer is to have some gaps in between in order for us to add the Easter grass. With the glue gun, just add glue to any exposed part of the cardboard, and I'm using the back of a pencil to help me add the grass to the little spaces in between. Right now, don't worry about it looking messy. We will take care of that in just a second. Once you're done gluing the grass, and this is a part where you can start cutting the inside excess of the wreath and actually the outer layer as well, and then you can actually adjust the grass to form between the eggs and not necessarily overlap the eggs. So this is a final look for the second wreath. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and get inspired to actually make your own. See you guys next time.